Hey, and welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I'm Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. I do apologize for the strange start. Somehow, or for some reason, my video will not play here in the background. I'm actually wondering if Be Live, my third party that I am using, is going through some changes because there seems to be some issues getting into it tonight. So we can see people are coming online. Welcome everybody. I haven't even got my branding around me. I did have earlier on. Yeah, I'm starting to think Be Live are really having some issues there. Let me see if that. No, that's not going to work either. That's all good. You just got me with no, you've got everything around me instead. So, welcome to everybody that is joining in. Now, I am only going to do a short one tonight. I'm just feeling a bit under the weather at the moment and exhausted and tired. So, as I encourage other people to nurture yourselves, I am taking a little bit of my own advice tonight. And like I said, I'm just going to do a short one. Now, if you'd like to get yourself a deck of Inner Soul Guidance cards, stock is getting very low at the moment. Do check out our website, innersoulguidance.com.au, to get a deck of them. Otherwise, for those down South Mount Gambier way, I will be down there on April the 1st and 2nd working at Miracles Psychic Expo, and I will be available for readings down there too. So if anybody wants to make a pre-booking, I can only take a handful of pre-bookings. Say, hey, Mum. So I just want to say a quick hi to everybody. Hey, Michaela. Rashina's here. Hey. Michaela, okay, we're going questions. All right. Carrie Ann's here. Hey, honey. Hey, Nat. How you going, gorgeous? And the lovely Deb is here. Hope you're healing well, honey. You have 11. Okay. I have absolutely nothing on my end. Let me try this one, Mum. You can let me know which one I have there as well. Thank you, Michaela. I really appreciate that. And I might actually share this a little bit because other people are probably struggling with it as well. As a lot of you know, by the end of the last year, I felt very burnt out, and it is taking me a long time to get back on top of that. So every time I start feeling like I'm getting a bit of energy back, I do a little bit more and I just seem to take a massive step back. So I am trying to nurture myself, but I was actually having a conversation, I think it was Sunday night, with a lovely friend of mine that is also in this industry. And he was explaining that we are going through some major changes. People are moving into other dimensions. Some of us are moving into fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth dimensions. So we are noticing things. And it really made sense to me with what I felt last week after having like a news flash and somebody sharing some information with me that I had predicted happening, actually happening and being put right in front of me. And I went through a lot of my own mixed emotions on, for me, it was like, why did I have to be so right? Somebody had to die for that, for this to take place with what came up and stuff like that. So it really hit home quite hard. And after having a lovely talk with my mate Daryl, he explained why we're feeling this stuff. And he's been saying to me for ages, we're going through massive changes. You're going to be called to really step up and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, whatever comes through, sort of thing. Take it in my stride. So, and it's funny how things have really got to slap us in the face to bring that change in as well with that. Say, hey, Roz, how you going? I'm just putting some of people's messages up there. I just want to say a big hello to everybody while I am chatting because, like I said, I'm not going to be here for a whole hour tonight. I am only going to make it half an hour. This week has been a bit of a full-on week. Tara had an appointment yesterday. It all went well. So it was draining, but it all went well. So, hey, Kim. Hey, Jody. So Kim's saying hi to my mum as well. So I just want you to take note. What are you feeling at the moment? Leanne Winston Psychic Education. Okay, I'm gonna just give up on the branding because I can't actually see it in the background on my end. Obviously, there's some changes going on with thing because I'm having a lot of troubles here in the background as well. So, yeah, so just take note of what you're feeling, what's coming up. Are you feeling more emotional? Are you feeling more intense with things? What are you being called to do? Type of thing as well with that. So, really take notice of what is coming up, how you're being affected, how you're being pushed to move forward, even at the moment, as well with that. I actually had somebody knock on my door earlier for something he was following up on, and I just said, "I'm done with this week. I'm over it." It's that hectic energy that is very much coming back to the forefront at the moment. Say, "Hey, Helen. Hey, gorgeous Sandra. I hope you're doing well. Sending you big hugs." So I can see the background on here in the YouTube. Okay. So Ros can see it on her end. All right, I'm just not going to touch it now. Hey, gorgeous Joanne, how are you, honey? And Kim is saying her health is suffering this week. Spirit, can leave my nose alone, please, for some reason. And I know I'm feeling it physically as well. I just feel so tired and exhausted. I could quite easily just stay in my pajamas and lay in bed and not get up. But then it's a different type of hurt with my body to when I am up. So we are really being pushed to move forward, and the tiredness more than usual once again. Yeah. So take note, guys, of what's going on in your bodies. Listen to your bodies. Be Thank you, Michaela. I appreciate it. Be very open to what's coming through and be very gentle with yourselves. Don't push too hard. All right, I am using the Inner Soul Guidance cards once again tonight. And it's funny because these are the only deck I will use as our own deck. But if you would like to ask a question, spiritual wise, please do ask a very direct question. And if you want a card, hashtag card, because I will get to those. I do have Dee down here in the comments. And are you ready to come up? Let me turn your mic on, and bring you up. Okay. How you going, hun?
I'm a lot better.
Good. Okay. That is good to hear. So, do you want to share a little bit what's going on, or you'd rather not?
Yeah.
Yep.
They said I might have had a mini stroke, which I'm not sure. But I went for my CT scan today.
Yep.
I fitted in the machine, so that was another worry that I was panicking about.
Yeah.
It was like, I've lost 8 kilos, which is a bonus.
Well done.
And I'm not craving food. I'm off the Coke, off the Pepsi.
Yay.
So
Well
I'm
done.
not craving the food, not doing any of that.
Yeah.
So,
Well
yeah,
done, honey.
but I'm still fighting the demons, but
Mm-hmm. And
it's
that
looking.
you've got without going into too much details because it is your information and not mine really to share, but you've got a lot that you've held on to for a very long time.
Oh, hell
Sort of
yes.
thing. So they're going to come up and. Like I think I said to you the other week, whether it was in a conversation we've had in between weeks or whatever it was, you are now strong enough to deal with that stuff. There's a reason this stuff is coming to the forefront, and it's like that. Like I said before, that slap in the face type of thing. It's like we're going to get your attention now. You've got to pay attention. You need to take action, and it really is about nurturing ourselves through this time while we're doing this work on ourselves and being gentle, sort of thing. I know it's very easy, especially when you're dealing with like the scare of a possible mini stroke or anything else that comes up. It's normal fear that comes in that where we get into our own head, but it's how long we stay in that sort of thing.
Yeah, that initial panic, and then you've just got to blurt it out
Yeah.
as if you've got to let it out for it to rebound and be processed.
So did you find by messaging me and being able to say what was on your mind and being open and honest with it, that really helped you to move forward? Start
It
to
did,
refocus?
because I'm not dealing with a skinny little
Who
stick.
is? Who is?
But she says, lose weight, you'll be fine. And it's like, get
Hello.
real. Hello.
It's always easier said than done.
I know. And I don't need to be shut down. I just need a reflection of, so I can process that back in. And that's what I need. You don't need a shutdown.
No, that's it.
Yeah, you just need to say, look, I feel
Yeah,
that this is going to happen, and they'll panic.
yeah.
And then because you let it build up and build up and build up over a couple of hours, and then, of course, when you go to bed, those
Your brain
demons
thinks.
get strong.
Yeah, they do, don't they? So
They do, and
the
yeah,
house is quiet, the mind's busy.
and you've just got no one to talk to, and you know that you just want to.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes by getting it out, it is that relief. It is like it's taken from the headspace. And if you can't say it to somebody and you can't talk to your family, maybe put pen to paper, write it down. So at least you're moving that rather than allowing it to stay in the headspace and manifest sort of thing in that sense.
But I hope you don't mind I contacted you, because I thought, oh, who do I contact? Who do I contact? I thought, my head was pounding. I thought,
Yeah.
this is not helping.
Yeah.
Oh, and I thought,
No, that's okay, honey, because, like, as you know, if you reach out to me and if I can get back to you, I'll get back to you straight away. If not, I will get back to you.
Yeah, it didn't worry me whether you got back to me. It was just, I blurted it out, and it was like, oh, God, I'm so frightened.
Yeah.
You know, I just needed to let out. But I knew that if I had told Bryce, I didn't want him to take time off work because of an irrational fear, because I can't be babied.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
we don't wanna be babied.
no. Oh, hell yes, I do.
In a certain way, but not
Yeah.
in others. I'm like that. I got, I think it was 2 days ago, I got my surgery date for my hysterectomy, and they rang
Oh,
up and
brilliant.
said 20th of April, and I did the sums in my head and went, "Yes, that fits in between everything I've got booked around, and our trip to Hamilton Island in June. I should be back to normal for that sort of thing." So I said yes to it, and then I'm going, "Oh, I'm supposed to have somebody look after me for 2 weeks. How am I gonna manage that?"
I know you're not allowed to drive your car, you're not allowed to do this, and you're like,
That's it. So I'm gonna cash in on some of that, care factor that I gave my daughter last year. I'm gonna ask for a return in that for a few days, I think. She can be my little slave and look after her mum, my little nurse. I shouldn't say slave.
that is so awesome news that you got your date.
Yeah, I just wanna get it over and done with, focus on
Oh,
moving
hell yes.
forward. Yes.
Nikki, she's got to have one as well, and she was supposed to have it in January, and the doctor didn't turn up, so then it got changed to April, May. He hasn't given a date, and now it could be August, and they've told her now it could be 48 hours notice. And she's like,
Yeah,
no
it's
one
crazy,
seems
isn't
to know. This doctor's going up there, and he visits from Townsville, and he hasn't told anyone when he's coming.
Oh, wow. That's a bit
And I'm like,
crazy.
yeah, and she said it's urgent.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, far out. I'm glad I'm not in that situation. It's like,
that's it. Well, I've been on the waiting list. It must be about 2 years now, I think. And I did have to turn one down in September because Tara was having her chemo. So, yeah. So then it came up the 1st of May, and I had to push that back because I wouldn't have been able to get involved in the events while we're away. And I thought that defeats the purpose of what the trip's about. So, and they put it forward. I'm like, yay, I can do that. So, just a reminder to people, we do have a couple of scammers there in the background. Please do not reply to them. And if Roz hasn't taken care of it already, I will get rid of that at the end of the show. So, Hannah, I could talk to you all night.
no, that's fine. We want to go off early to sleep.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Did you have a question you'd like to ask?
Yeah, I'm going to Cairns next week, as you know.
Yes.
Is it going to be a safe trip, and is it going to be successful?
Yes, I got a yes with that. When you asked me that, said that in the message the other day, I did feel that it's going to be, it will happen, and it will be a safe trip with that. Nothing to worry about. Okay.
I've got to sort out aged care stuff, and I'm like, holy lolly.
Yeah. So when you're doing this stuff, Emotionally detach yourself so it's not so draining. So
Yeah.
how I find when I do this work, I've learned how to detach my emotions, my feelings, and everything
Mm.
from what's coming through to make room for what's coming through, sort of thing. But I don't
Yeah.
take it on, so I'm not so tired, flat, exhausted. When I do, that's where I really hit rock bottom type of thing. So just try
Yeah.
to detach yourself, do what you need to do, but don't take that energy on.
It's more getting around the system, like getting to know that system, because I'm used to NDIS, not
Yep,
aged care. And
yep.
it's like, oh, I'm learning fast.
So put out to your guides to put somebody in front of you that knows the system and can help you with it.
Mm.
Set that intention for the right person to be put there before you get there, in
Yeah.
that sense. So
I
that
think
way
we have, because we had a meeting on the phone the other day,
yep,
and within 2 hours of the meeting, I got an email
yeah,
with the meeting and all the referrals had been sent out.
perfect.
And this lady was on the ball. She
Good.
has sent out referrals left, right, and centre, and we've had phone calls. Meals on Wheels has been set up. It's
Excellent.
like, are you serious? This lady just left your place. And I got
Yep,
an email.
that's good. That's
So,
good.
yeah, she
That's
could
what you
see
want.
what was going on. Oh, yeah.
So
So, but yeah, I just wanted to know about the trip, that it is going to be, because they're getting a lot of rain at the moment. So it's like,
yeah.
oh.
When don't they?
I've ordered it. I want sunny, nice weather like we're getting, nice temperature like we're getting, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll try and pack it in my car and bring it up.
Nice.
So, but next week I might not be on because I might be driving.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
all good.
yeah.
So, but we'll
So,
catch you when you get back.
yeah, you take care and
I will. You too, and
look after
don't
yourself.
stress. You
I'm not.
too. I promise I will if you do.
Okay, I'm due on Friday. Hopefully, good results.
Yeah, it'll be okay. All right,
Okay.
honey. Good to
Thank
see you.
you. Bye.
Take care. Much love. Bye. Oh, beautiful. And I know it's hard for us not to get in our own heads sometimes. And I think part of this energy is doing that a lot at the moment, too. So it does look like we've got about 3 different scammers there. So I'm just going through the comments and grabbing the stuff that come up. If you want to join me on screen like Dee does and Jen and different ones at times, that they in my members group, which is leannewinston.com/become a member, and they pay a yearly subscription to come up. They get the option to talk to me, to ask questions, and about $6,000 of other value, as in weekly card readings emailed out to them and workshops and different stuff as well. So if you're interested in that, do check out my website, leannewinston.com. All right, Sarah, I grabbed yours. It was the first one that caught my attention as I scrolled through all the scammers. Hi, do you see Jared and I are going to be a couple? I do, but I don't feel things are going to move as quickly as you would like them, honey. So set that intention, see that clear picture as you are already in that relationship, and watch how that will move forward. All right, but it does have a good feel. I'm not sure if I said hi to Beck. Hey, Beck. How you going, honey? Helen has reported, beautiful, honey. Did you remember to hit the block button as well so they can't, you can't see them. They won't see, you won't see them on your page. We will block them from whatever page they are coming through here tonight as well. Hey, Steve, how you going? Haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. I hope you're doing well. All right, Belinda has a card, and I've shuffled it and been waiting for the card to come up, or somebody to ask for a card. The spiritual awakening. This is very much about sitting in your spiritual, intuitive energy. All right, there's a lot of changes going on. The signs are being put in front of you at the moment. Find balance in that as well. The higher vibrations arise from within. Your spiritual path is calling. So please do take note of what is coming up at the moment, honey. And a lot of people are finding they are more in heightened at the moment, that there's more information coming through. So please do acknowledge it. Even if you acknowledge it, a lot of the time it will go away. If it keeps coming back, it just means you've got to pay more attention to it. Hey, Nicole, my health has been so bad at the moment, and the and a moment and the bam. COVID has hit our house. Oh, you poor things. I think Spirit is telling us to have a break and rest. Laugh out loud. By the way, I am loving your hair. You look amazing. Oh, thank you. I'm actually getting it colored on Saturday. I've had it straightened, so next is coloured. We won't show the greys coming through, but thank you, honey. Much appreciated, and thank you for noticing. It actually took me to have my hair straightened for my husband to walk in and go, "Oh, your hair looks different." I could change colours, and he wouldn't have noticed. Sending you and your family, Nicole, lots of healing as well. Wishing speedy recoveries. So, okay, let me just go through. Oh, God, those scammers are busy, aren't they? Joanna says, have lots of tests on Friday. Will it be a good result? I get yes, honey, with that. So, that's interesting. So yes, I do feel it's going to be fine. 3 cards just jumped out at you as I was reading your thing, hun. The first one is the stars, so it's about manifestation. So look to the stars, manifest what you want those results to be and see it. The dove is making peace with what's going on as well. So find peace within yourself at the moment as you stay in your spiritual awareness, okay? So I do feel yes is very strong around that, and that's just a little bit of extra guidance you got from the other side. All right, so God, I wish Facebook would do something about these people. Okay, dreaming about relationships. Do you see a man coming into my life? That's interesting, honey, that you're dreaming about that stuff, because we are usually very much in that relaxed state where we are more open for that energy to come in. I do see a yes there, but I get the reference to the need to put yourself out there, but also open your heart up as well with that. Okay. My feeling is I'm getting very cheeky energy coming through with this. My feeling is it's going to be a bit of a cheeky, fun, loving person, and a very different sort of person to what you have been used to in past relationships. So wishing you all the best. I look forward to hearing that great news, honey, when it happens. I do feel it's this year, by the way. Mimi says, will my luck change in the next few weeks? Just need a break. Have had the worst year. I do feel it will, honey, but I also get the reference to the need to change your focus at the moment. So for me, I feel that you need to stop focusing on the past, what has come up, because I keep hearing the past is the past. Actually bring that focus back into you again, because I feel you're very good at taking care of everybody else. I want to say you got a big heart, and take care of everybody else, and you forget about yourself. You've been thrown out of balance is the reference I get. So bring that balance back within. Take a deep breath, ground yourself, and allow yourself to see that clarity and the bigger picture as well with that. When you bring that focus back into you, hun, also focus on what your heart desires, what your needs, your wants are. And when you sit in that energy will flow, that stuff that you're focusing on. So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. It's how we move forward, not how we let the past hold us back. All right. All right. Belinda, can I pull you a card, honey? I haven't seen a question for you just yet, but I am scrolling from the base up in that way with that. Okay. So the crossroads has come through for you, honey. I do feel that clarity is coming very shortly for you. So whether you've been feeling a little bit up in the air, a little bit out of whack at the moment, do just be gentle on yourself is the reference I'm getting with this one, because I get the reference to that direction is going to clear up very quickly and things will move fast in the way that you desire them to. All right. So wishing you all the best there, hun, too. All right, Linda, long time been on hope. Long time been on hope. All is well. Hey, honey, it's good to have you back. Have quit my job, needing some guidance. Oh, honey, I actually feel you need to take a role on whether you're more self-employed or self-contracted, because I get the reference to you've got tools that you can help in other ways, but benefit or be more beneficial is the word I'm looking for, in a financial way by focusing on you being your own boss is the reference I get with that. So look at the bigger picture, be observant of what's going on, and look at the opportunities that are being put in front of you. My cat has just decided to come in, and Dobby's decided to do somersaults in midair, showing off in front of the dog. So, sorry, it's catching. Dobby, it's catching my attention in the corner of my eye. Sorry, guys. So, wishing you all the best, Linda. Chip, make the cat behave. You can't come and say hello. Go on. I'll be with you in a minute. Go on. All right, Donna. Hi, Leanne and Roz. I'm being really feeling it. Also, anything from my parents, please. I need to acknowledge the celebration or the birthday, honey, that has either just been or about to be. In that way, I do feel, and I want to say, Mum and Dad both put signs in front of you. Okay, I'm getting a lovely cheeky smile from Dad on the other side. I do sense that they. Oh, have a look at these two. Sorry, guys. They're a couple of clowns. Chippy, what are you doing? Sorry, they will do anything for attention. I do get the reference to Dad puts the signs in front of you. So I want to say listen to the wisdom that you're hearing at the moment. So you may find that thoughts, feelings, you're taking on like it's your own. Please know that is very much Dad guiding you at the moment. I want to say look at the paperwork. So I'm not sure what that's about at the moment, but look at what's coming up. No, come on. Sorry, guys. Look. She's trying very hard to get my attention. All right, there. You've had your 2 minutes of fame. Off you go. Sorry. Emily. I'm now 25 weeks pregnant too. Congratulations, honey. I love pregnancy news. You've got a question up high. Helps when you go the wrong way, or it doesn't help as much when you're going the wrong way on the thing. She says, hello. Would love a reading to see if I'm going to go into no, I feel you're going to go right on time, honey, premature labor or not. I've been told I might be, and I might be, and I'm a bit scared. I also can't eat food either. Do you think they will give me a TPN? Feeding tube, I presume that is. I feel TPN is a yes. But I do feel that you will carry to right on that 37, 38 weeks, honey. I don't see you going early in that way. All right. So wishing you all the very best. Focus on seeing yourself carry your child to a happy, healthy time in the pregnancy, honey, with that. Okay. It's amazing what the mind can do. So don't let the fear take over. Don't question or allow that doubt to come in that you're going to go early. Focus on getting the baby to a happy, healthy weight and size before you go into labor. Okay. Wishing you all the best. Michael would love a card. And sorry, Michelle would love a card. Oh my God, my tiredness is kicking in. Unicorn has come through and it says, trust your transition, enjoy the changes and allow yourself to feel that magic that comes through as well. So to me, there's new changes coming in, exciting things happening in that way. So take note of that stuff. All right. And Deb, tired more than usual. Yeah, so many of us are feeling it at the moment. And it's interesting because I think the ones of us that are feeling it, we are very much going through, like Daryl said, we're moving into different dimensions, a lot of change, a lot of new pressure, a lot of new responsibilities are coming through in that way. So Helen, honey, I have pulled the third eye for you. This is very much about trusting in your intuition, taking note of what is coming through. please know you have a lot of love and support on the other side as well. The card says, trust your intuition and acknowledge the guided words that come from within, the knowing without the knowing. Okay. Are you doing a fundraiser or getting involved in charity at the moment, or planning to? Because look at how that's coming up. All right. Rashina says, I've been crying a lot, very emotional. So let that emotion out, honey. Don't hold on to it, because there's part of this changes that we're going through as well. Good to hear about Tara. Thank you, honey. All right. Nat would love a card, please, Leanne. A week ahead. General reading, please, if have time. All right. So, honey, stop and breathe is the first thing that comes to mind. I can't get the card that I'm drawn to. Let's do it that way. The stag. Stop. Give yourself the time to look at the bigger picture, or be observant what is at play, not just what meets the eye. It has to be that bigger picture at the moment as well. The cat agrees with me. So observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back, see the bigger picture. There is more than meets the eye with what's going on at the moment. All right. So sending you much love and all the best. And I hope everything is falling into place for your plans too, All right. So let me just sneak through back to the bottom. The list is pretty long because there's all these scammers. Mimi, you are very welcome, honey. Jacinta, hey, honey, I am doing well, thank you, and yourself. Joanna, you are very welcome, All right. As I said, like tonight, I am. Hey, Tanya, how you going, hun? I am having a short one tonight, and I've already gone over the time that I said I would. Belinda, you are very welcome, honey. It is. So cute. They're not being very cute here, fussing around in the background. It's kind of like Chip. No, don't lick my arm, please. It's kind of like they know. Chip, the dog, knows when I'm on live, whether it's live or on a Zoom call, and she's got to be here to be a part of it. You've got a wet nose, don't. Getting slobbered up my arm, sorry. All right, so beautiful puppies. Chippy, you're beautiful. She is today because she's had a bath, thankfully. All right, Michelle, you are very welcome. Queen, can I have? Hi, Queen. I like that. Can I have a card from my angels? I laugh when you say Queen, because I actually just pulled out the Crown card. Here it is, of this deck. All right, and it's very much about standing in your power, owning who you are, that type of thing. All right. So the card I have pulled for you, honey, is the Rooster. Okay. So just be aware of those egos around you at the moment that are at play. Somebody's too much in their head, and I feel that energy is being pushed onto you. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pull. I have just pulled a couple of cards, and I'm going to do a general reading for all those that have not had a reading done yet. Okay, so the first very card out is the trust card, and this is very much about sitting in that trust, letting that flow go this week. Know you've done the hard work in the past. It is all going to come to the forefront. The card says trust in all the work, trust it will all work out. Know the sun rises in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. So you've got that flow in place. You just need to let go of the control to allow this energy to flow at the moment. And the other card that has come through is the feathers card. Now, as you know, feathers are quite often about signs from spirit, but this is also to do with the connection with your spiritual realm type of thing. Tap into your guides, your angels, and ask them to step in and be a part of your everyday stuff. All right. Ask them to walk beside you at the moment. Tell them what it is you need help with. And the more you pull on their energy, the more they will guide you. You just need to be open and listen to the guidance that is coming through. Give it a go, because some of you that are very open and are willing to listen to the information that comes through and trust in it are going to find that's where the magic will happen. The Feathers card says your connection to the spiritual realm is strong. Know you are never alone. You are receiving guided messages from above. All right. So they are the two cards that I have pulled as a general reading for everybody today. So take note what's coming up for you at the moment as well with that. Okay. All right. So I am going to leave it there with you, beautiful souls. If you would like to make a booking with me, leannewinston.com, and check out my website for that. As I did say, for those who have come in later, I am heading in to have surgery on the 20th of April. So I'm presuming I'm going to need probably at least 3 weeks of no readings. I will still try to do my weekly lives for that first week or so. I'll probably have to just gauge how I go, because I am having major surgery, and get it over and done with and get back and move forward. Back on my feet, and here I move forward, I should say. And so if you are wanting to make a booking, please do get in quickly. Like I said, it's only 4 weeks away beforehand. I am heading to Mount Gambier. I will be working at Miracles Psychic Expo at, I think it's at the Town Hall at the Cave Gardens on the 1st and 2nd of April. If you're looking for a reading, please do reach out. You can make a pre-booking with me. We are allowed to take a handful of bookings for over the 2 days. The rest will be for those that walk up, like turn up type of thing. Thank you, Mia. Appreciate your kind words. So, and we've got a few thank yous here as well. You're very welcome. Big thank you to Roz in the background that is taking care of stuff for me and putting my website and stuff up there. I do need to get myself into gear and start loading stuff in. I've got to get back in touch with this program. So I'm setting up a... Okay, so there's a message there for somebody else. I'm not going to bring that one up because I'm not... Yeah, there's a scammer with that. Thank you, Sky. I will. I hope you and your beautiful family are doing well as well. And so, and I hope you had a great weekend with the fair last weekend. That you are very welcome. City Hall, thanks, Mum. The secretary is in the works in the background, and Roz has kindly, my other secretary. Those that keep me in order have put that up there as well. All right, beautiful souls, I am going to leave you with that. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for being patient in the sense that I am not doing the full hour tonight. We will aim to be back on board next week. So like I said, if you want to book a reading, please do check out my website, leannewinston.com. I do have very limited face-to-face readings here at home available, but you need to actually inbox me manually. Chip, off you go. To see what time frames are available. All right, take care. Please nurture yourselves. This energy is quite full on at the moment, as our four-legged friends here in the background wanting to go outside. So have a good week and much love to you all. Bye for now.